Welcome back to the Quarantine Cup, where this week we're kicking things off once again with the Carolina division. We have the Ferrari F12 Berlinetta in red versus the Lamborghini Countach. This is the Berlinetta's first race. And the Berlinetta extends its lead at the very end. Up next, we have the Tesla Model S versus Aston Martin DB5 in red. DB5 sneaks in its first win of the season. We now have the Lamborghini Gallardo versus the Lotus Esprit. The Gallardo is the division leader. Oh, and the Gallardo sneaks it in! For our final race of the Carolina division this week, we have the Pagani Huayra Roadster in blue versus the Corvette Stingray, both undefeated. The Roadster with a relatively easy win there to take the lead in the division. To kick off Columbus division today, we have the 599 GTB's first race of the season versus the undefeated green Lamborghini Huracan. Easy win for the 599. Now for the Lamborghini Sesto Elemento versus the Porsche Panamera. The Sesto Elemento gets out in the front. This race needs to be redone. The Panamera's lane had a big gap in it after further examination. Sesto Elemento still wins. Now for the 1-0 McLaren P1 in gray versus the Pontiac Firebird. P1 gets the comeback. Final race of Columbus, Corvette Z06 versus McLaren P1 in yellow. Z06 has the lead the whole time. Now in Division Greensboro, we have the Ferrari Enzo, its first race of the season, versus the Ford GT in blue. The Enzo with miles of room between it. Ferrari California versus Ford GT in yellow. The California stays undefeated. Chevrolet Camaro versus Ferrari LaFerrari. The Camaro extends its lead at the end to win. To close out Division Greensboro, we have the Pagani Huayra in gray and the Dodge Challenger Hellcat. The Huayra wins. To kick off Division Seattle, we have the Lamborghini Aventador in green versus the Aston Martin V8 Vantage, its first race of the season. And the V8 Vantage takes the win. Now for the 1968 Ford Shelby Mustang in blue versus the yellow Lamborghini Huracan. Easy win for the Shelby. We now have a battle between two winless cars in the 05 Mustang versus the 934 Turbo. And it's the Mustang. To close out Division Seattle, we have the Ferrari 458 Italia versus the Aston Martin DB5 in green. The 458 pulls out ahead at the end. Our final division of the day is Division Shawnee with the Berlinetta on the right and the Veneno on the left. This is the Berlinetta's first race of the season. And the Berlinetta pulls out at the end. We've got the two winless cars, the 68 Shelby in red on the left versus the Fiat 500 on the right. Shelby earns its first win of the season. We now have the Police Camaro versus the Tesla Roadster. Police Camaro leaves the Roadster in the dust. Our final race of the week is the Porsche Boxster White on the left and the blue Aston Martin DB5 on the right. And the Boxster gets the win.